growing space, something that's being used everywhere. You know, last year we talked about it being used in oil wells, we talked about it being used in farming. So this time I wanted to show you how broad and wide scale this whole area of cognitive IoT is going with retail. So that's our number 2 trend, cognitive IoT, as opposed to just simple Internet of Things, being able to apply, think, learn, and reason with those devices as well. So let's go on to our 3rd trend. And the 3rd trend I want to talk about is gamification. Now, many of you may not know, I actually started the first gaming unit inside of IBM. And we today use gaming, a game, in fact, on our IBM.com website, to generate leads. In fact, one of our number 1 ways to generate C-suite leads, that's the CEO, the Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Financial Officer, is with this game, where you play a business scenario, but as you're doing that, you learn about the technology. So you're probably wondering, what are all those CEOs and CMOs doing? They're playing my game. Gaming is going to be the next big trend out there. We see it because customer experience is the next big competitive differentiator. It helps you to learn through experience, not just slides, not just words, but experience. It really does help you to debug and think through very complicated problems that exist in the marketplace. And it really does enable you to influence others. One of the fastest growing games out there today, the way they got so fast, reached 1 million users in a day, was they asked everyone playing the game to get to the next level, they had to invite 10 more players, and 10 more players, and 10 more players. So it has a lot of influence because people feel passionate about what they're doing and connected. But it's not just about, you know, the fluffy stuff, it's also about the market. So, you know, last year I didn't even have this in my trends because it really, while we were experimenting with it, and we do a lot of agile experiments, really had not caught off as grand and as great as would qualify it for a trend. But look at this today, $20 billion going to be spent on healthcare simulations in a gaming fashion. Again, cognitive will be embedded in there to make the simulations better. Defense simulations, growing to $16 billion using gaming. Gamification, just to do gaming, fun gaming, $11 billion. And in education, gaming has now grown to over an $8 billion market. In all of these cases, as we look at VC and investment in gaming, it has been elevating over the past year, but the top gatherer of funds, again, are those games who imply or embed inside of them that cognitive element. So what type of things would that be? Well, if you look at it, we have a whole set of APIs that are specific for gamers. Retrieve and rank, for instance. Personality insight. We actually change the game, change what you're doing based on your personality. This is a great way to differentiate and to make the game not boring, but to enable the level ups to change based on not just personality, but you also see tone analysis in here. We can change games based on your mood of the day. So if you're not feeling happy that day, maybe we slow the game down. We give you different challenges. If you are and you've had a great day, we provide even more challenges. Trade-off analysis, very important. Dialogue, doing more games via voice, really making a huge difference in the marketplace. And if you think about some of these, like let's just take the retrieve and rank, you've got to pull data from huge data sets into a game that offers the most value to your users. And if you can learn in that, then your game obviously can stand the test of time. So let me give you an example of this as well.